The first stack of cards in the Ghost Gaff deck are general utility cards. You've got the Ghost that can be used with the blue or red bicycle. You've got some blank cards. One is a double blank. The others are blanks. I think there's another one somewhere. There's a double back Ghost card. There's another double backer in case you wear out your other. Double back with a red. Handy for changing one deck to the other in an instant. But you got to know sleight of hand again to do that. You've got a black tiger. Blue. There's for a red deck. You've got black tiger on this side. Ghost on this side. You're changing one deck to the other. There's a double backer using tiger and ghost. There's the other blank. So there's a set of 4 blanks. Over here in the middle, you've got your special artwork cards. They're your aces, double backs. Those of you who do that effect will know exactly what those are used for. You've got spades and clubs on either side. You've got a queen of diamonds and hearts on this side. Comes in handy. Spades and clubs over here. The king, hearts and diamonds. The king, spades and clubs. You've got a 2 3.5 of clubs so that you can split a 7 into 2 3.5s. Do some very effective visual magic. You can shatter the aces, and you can take the final ace and twist it so that the ink on the spade actually turns and twists. And you've got these 2 cards which kind of go together. 4 of clubs looks like a 5 of clubs because of the extra pip. The 5 of clubs is missing its middle pip. You take one, it goes on to the other. And you've got this set of cards right here. The pips, one by one, move over. And the 4 of diamonds. 13 of diamonds, very handy card, very cool. Combining a 3 and a 10, bam, into one card. 2 spectators pick a different card. You've got the reverse joker and the reverse 5 of spades. Mirror image. You can figure out some stuff to do with that. It's pretty cool. Then we move into our special artwork cards. Take a look at that little 4 of spades. You know how normally the aces has a hand that's just straight up with the fingers open. Now it's holding on to their card. You have to force the 4 of spades though, and the ace of spades itself comes up with the answer. And you've got this. We start off here. Coffin, the little guy in there, and then he's displaying their card, the 2 of clubs. And what you would do is, you would do a switch where you give them this to hold between their hands. They lift it off, and boom, he discovers their card. This is the Raven Ghost, deathly ill, that kind of thing. And you can see the eye is all blacked out right there. They're holding onto the card, and then the card that they were thinking of, or the card they picked. 5 of spades right in his eyeball. They have to look closely, but they will see it. Over here, we've got a set of queens that goes either from blank and slowly becomes visible, or it starts off as the queen of spades, the one that they picked, and slowly goes down in density until it becomes a complete blank, and we would grab one of the blank cards for that. You've got blurred cards. When in the Tiger commercial where I move the card across the table, these cards freak out my eyes. It's hard to even look at them. Those are pretty freaky. And this one is blank. Notice it's a 6 of spades. You can barely see. It's as if the spades are embedded in the card. So you would take the 6, push them so hard that they go right from the face embedded into the back of the card. Okay. This card specifically I love it because I like doing the Erdnase classic color change. And here you would start off with a regular king of diamonds on top. By the way, you can get that Erdnase change free by joining the Illusionist newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter on our website. But you would start with a regular king. You'd go over here. You'd come down to where the pip is, and you would drag the pip down and squeeze it off like that, and then hand it to the people. So again, you're moving ink on the cards. Last but not least, my favorite, the Skull Kings, the Death Kings. A lot of presentation capability with these. This is for a trick like Mercury, whereas instead of turning the aces upside down one by one and then turning them to kings, use kings to start off, regular kings, ghost kings, but regular kings. And you would turn them up one by one, and then you would have all of them in the end change to the Skull Kings. And you would cater your patter accordingly. Okay. Last but not least, you have two of these cards. This card is actually the face of a normal ghost deck box. Okay. So what you do with this is you get that on there. It can either be inside the cellophane or outside if you don't have any cellophane around your box. You start off and you hold it up to someone like this. Read the box here. Okay. What does that say? Spell it out for them. Bicycle, bicycle. You get that through into their head. Then all you have to do, let's say that you've got a deck of ghost cards sitting here. Pretend this is a deck right here. You would take the deck, set it down for a second, say a couple things. Oh, by the way, hold the box for a second, will you? Just in your two hands like that, etc., etc. You go through. You have someone pick a three. You force a three of spades, and when they turn the box over, it shows as three of spade, even though they read the box themselves over and over again. And that is a contribution, an incredible contribution by Daniel Garcia. I called him and asked him to come up with several ideas, and he's responsible for a few of these things in here, but mainly this tuck box, which is a fantastic idea. And that should give you a little bit better idea of the Ghost Gaff deck. An awesome deck, believe me. You can only further your imagination capabilities with this particular deck. Let me show you one more thing here that people have been asking to see just for the heck of it. This is the Black Ghost deck. I think it's the sexiest deck of cards in the world. This is what it looks like. Let's give you a little bit more chance to see it, what it looks like here. So far, very rare deck of cards. Let me open this up. I'll just display the cards and what they look like. This is what the cards look like. Jokers. The Incredible Ace. Look at the ribbon, the fine detail, the way the gray and the white turned out. Amazing. This is what they look like. The diamonds and the hearts have a little white ring around them. The ad cards. But this is what I love. The backs are just phenomenal to me. Because of the faded... You know, you never know how a deck of cards is going to turn out, because until you actually see it in your hands. We didn't know until we did a copy of the ghost card in the Tiger Gaff. Look at that. They look like smoked edges or something because of the fade. You know, and it does not a true reverse, because the ghost was a reverse in the first place. I just love doing that because I like looking at the smoky backs. I mean, every deck that we do has a different feel. You know, the Viper is kind of elegant. The Ghost is like special art and, you know, kind of mysterious. The Tiger is like forceful, right on, the, black and white. And this has its own feel. It's kind of smoky and mysterious. It's pretty sweet. Same beautiful, fanning capability. Operates very nicely. Just beautiful. And that's the Black Ghost.